Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today's video is going to be a get ready with me plus a little girl talk as I get ready. So let's get right into the video. I just got out the shower, y'all. I just got out the shower. Before I do go out tonight, I'm going on a date, guys. Yeah, I know, like I was just talking all that shit not too long ago, talking about something. I'm single, not talking to no guy, not dating no all the little chit chat bull crap. Yeah, I know, but you in my business. Don't do that. Not really. But I'm dead ass. But yeah, I'm going on a date tonight. But before I do go on my date, I'm gonna go over to my mom's house. She said she cooking. I'm hungry. She'll cook for me because I don't feel like cooking. So if she gonna cook, I'm gonna go over there and eat, and then she's gonna drop me off to where we're meeting at. So yeah, I'm going on a date. This is our second date together. Hope it goes well. I don't really want to talk too much about my personal life, so let's get into this girl talk, okay? So as I get ready, well, when I was in the shower, I was thinking like, damn, what should I talk about? And I do really want to talk about how I see this trend on Instagram about like different places. Like if a man take you, it's a, hold on. Like if a guy take you to like Red Lobsters or the Cheesecake Factory, it's a no. And honestly, truly, my opinion on that is, first off, do you take yourself to the Cheesecake Factory? I don't know. I just feel like when you're going on a date, you should have him take you where you would take yourself when you're dating yourself, or when you're alone, or when you're just spending like, you know, time to yourself. Like, where do you go? How do you treat you? What do you do for you? And that's what you should do. I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's how I am. Like, I don't like it, but I don't mind it. Okay. So I don't like when a guy tried to take me somewhere I haven't taken myself. Like when he tried to do more for me than I do for me. Like, I don't know, I feel like it turns into a competition. Like, what you trying to love me better than me? We can't have that going on around here. No, I don't like that. And I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. Like, I would rather take myself on the trip first before I allow a man to take me on the trip. So he can be like, you know, I took her on her first trip. Like, no, I want to be the one to be like, I took myself on my first trip and it was fun. I had fun by myself, yada, 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 yada. Before a man can be like, oh, I took her on her first trip and woo, 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 woo. I don't know. Maybe I'll get over that. I don't know. But I would rather me do it first than to allow a guy to do it. But maybe that's just my pride. Like, maybe my pride is getting in the way of allowing somebody to love me the way I deserve to be loved. But I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like, don't be trying to go above and beyond more than I do for me. And I feel like that stems from a place of like, I don't want to get attached to that type of love. And then what if you leave? Then I gotta go give it to myself. And what if I'm not in a position to give it to myself? So I'm gonna have to fight to continue to give myself that love. Like, that's just gonna put a lot of pressure on me. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I need that pressure. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm new to this, not true to this, okay? And also, I feel like when you do go on a date with somebody, like, this isn't our first date. Our first date was a vibe though. But when you do go on a date with somebody, I feel like your expectations, you shouldn't have no expectation. Like, you shouldn't expect him to pay for anything. You shouldn't expect him to know anything for the most part. I mean, something, especially if you have to like started texting out first or talking on the phone, whatever, however it starts. Like, I feel like you shouldn't really expect nothing on the first date but to have a good time. That's what I do. I just only I don't even know how to explain it, because I don't feel like it's really just setting the expectation. It's more so like, I'm not going to expect him to do anything for me, and if he do it for me, he do it. If he don't, okay, he don't, I'm gonna do it for myself. And if I don't want to be with somebody who's not gonna do it for me without me having to be like, oh, are you gonna get this, then that's gonna be our last date. But I'm not really that type of person. Like, anytime I go on a date with a guy, I always make sure I have my own money. And I'm not saying that the girlies out there that's wanting the guy to pay don't have money, but I bring just in case money, just in case he don't got it, just in case he can't pay for the whole thing, just in case I gotta pay for myself, you know, just in case anything. I don't have a car, just in case I need an Uber. What if I'm staying out too late and the public transportation is limited? Just in case money. You always bring just in case money when you're going on a date, period. Always, no matter what. Don't just bring yourself and some lip gloss. Always bring just in case money, because you may never know what can happen. You may never know how it happens. So you have to always be prepared. I just love my head. Like, I can tell y'all, one time I went on a date, right? My mom took me, this girl that I was friends with, and these two guys. They were friends. No, I think they were cousins, and we both went on a double date. My mom took us, and like, my mom was just gonna drop us off, but then we was watching a movie that needed an adult, so my mom came and was just like, okay, you know, I'll buy the tickets for y'all. Y'all just go in there, and I'm gonna leave. So that's what my mama did. And when we made it to the movie theaters, I didn't expect him to pay for nothing. And indeed, he did not pay for anything. I paid for myself. He paid for himself. What was I gonna say? Yeah, because I just feel like at this young age, I mean, when you're like in your 30s and 20s, I feel like your standards do change. But as a 19-year-old, I don't know, I kind of understand. Like, we're all still in college, if he's in college. We're all still young. We're still trying to figure it out. Some of us don't have jobs. Some of us rely on our parents' money, and that's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with none of that. Some of us do have jobs, working 9 to 5. So our money that we get, we probably trying to save up for an apartment or for a car or anything, like regardless of anything. So I'm really understanding when it comes to the money part, because no, it's not really that important to me. But we live in a society where you have to spend money to do certain things, and that is something I am okay with. Y'all, my hair been growing so much since I first shaved it. Okay, but yeah, like I said, when I go on dates, I don't really expect too much from a guy. I usually dress up depending on where we're going. Like, on where we're going, that's the type of outfit that I'm wearing. We're gonna go to this, y'all know I love a good nature park. We're gonna go to this nature park. He said he'd been there before. He said he really liked it, so I know I'm gonna like it. He showed me like previews of it. Yeah, I don't really want to talk too much about him. I don't want to say too much. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. And also, I feel like when you're in the process of dating and getting to know the person and just being with them, I feel like that's the time where you guys are supposed to truly engage like you're friends. Like, when you're in the process of going out with them and just spending time with them, that's when y'all supposed to be treating each other like friends. Like, friends that are acquainted. Like, that's how I feel. Like, it's supposed to be like a process of like you creating a best friend bond. That's how I feel it should be like when you're dating. Like, it should be like, oh, okay, like, you know, this is somebody I'm getting to know as a friend. And although we're planning to possibly eventually take things to the next level, I want to like get to know him as a friend first. See what it's like to be his friend. See what it's like to laugh with him, to joke with him, to be childish with him. Like, see what that's like first before you make any moves. Like, before you make, hold on, y'all. I wish my mama or somebody was here that could help me with that. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I lost my unk, so here go my backup. This is my backup. It's pretty, it's silver. I don't really wear silver like that, but it's nice, I guess. Yeah, so I feel like when you're in that getting to know each other, we're dating stage, like, you shouldn't really be looking at it as relationship. I mean, but if you guys agree on that, then yeah, I agree on that. But girl, that's when y'all supposed to begin to know each other on a friend basis. Like, I'm a tomboy, right? And I wouldn't treat him like a friend, but I would treat him like getting to know him as a friend, to develop what it would be like as a friend connection, and then we're going to move forward. What am I looking at? Put my bracelets on. I'll put my bracelets on after I put my shirt on. Yeah, so then to see what it looked like moving forward as a friend. Where's my shirt at? I can get dressed right here. So yeah, see what it looked like as a friend. And what the fuck am I saying? You know, starting off as a friend, you know, see what it feels like just to be his friend. And if you like, you know, that connection you guys develop on a friend basis first, then you know that's what you want to move forward with. Because it's just like, you know, this is somebody that I can rock with. This is somebody like I can goof around with, I can have fun, I can be playful with. You know, you have to experience that part first before you decide, okay, this is the person that I'm going to be with. This is the person I'm going to, depending if you want a long-term or short-term relationship, regardless of what it is, you need to get to know them on a friend basis. You need to get to know their mind first. You need to understand their mind, understand their emotions, understand how they work before you move forward. Because girls get into relationships and then situationship, relationships, whatever the hell you want to call it, and they get into those connections and they be with these guys, and then they get shocked by like what he do and how he do it, and then now they looking like, oh, I didn't know he was, but he did that, but he never did that in the beginning. That's why you're supposed to take your time to get to know that person's mind, to understand how they approach situations, how they talk to people, how they act towards people, how they act towards their family, their friends, themselves, most importantly themselves, because they're going to treat you how they treat themselves. Okay? And if they don't love themselves, let me tell you something, they're going to give you an illusion of what you think love is and what they think love is, and sell it as love, when in all reality it's not really. Like, it's just a strong emotion they feel towards you, or maybe they don't even really like you and they're just pretending because they're trying to get what's in between your legs. Who knows nowadays? That's why you got to really be cautious. That's why you got to understand their mind first, and you got to get to know them, and you have to listen to the words that they're saying. But if you into that, like, you know, just getting to know them and you're just gonna get your freak on afterwards, and then y'all just gonna keep it at that, then go for that. Like, kudos to you, no judgment here. Yeah, do you, because yeah, so you do you, girl. But for the girlies that are looking for like long term, somebody to get married with, have kids, trying to be there type gig, get to know his mind first. Understand his mind, how he operates, his emotions, what spiritual path he look at, what he look at on the internet, what he watch on YouTube, what type of music he listen to. Like, you understand a person through those little things, and I feel like that's important for us ladies to really understand and look out for, because sometimes we lead with our heart and we see a guy that treats us really nice. I'm talking to myself too. See a guy that treats us really nice. He's like, oh, he's doing this, oh, he's doing that, oh my gosh. And then he turn around and do something that hurts you, and you're like, what the fuck? Don't be like me. Don't be like me. And then you're like, what the fuck? Like, where did this come from? Like, where did this come from? and you don't know where it came from because you didn't really get to understand his mind, his emotions, where his head at. And if you did, you just completely was just like, I'm gonna be blind to, I'm gonna be Ray Charles to this bitch because I like him. And that is okay, bestie. We've all been there before. Let me put on my pen. So yeah, let me put my pants on. So yeah, you really got to take your time. And me personally, like, what am I looking for right now? If I'm not getting, well, this is what I'm looking for. I want a long-term relationship. Somebody I can eventually get married with, have kids. We go build our house. I want to build a house. I know exactly what I want in my house too. That's what I want. I want to buy some land. Okay, and if you're not into that, it's no reason for you to be chit-chatting with me. Unless you just want to have a casual conversation and you just want to be like, cool, you know, we talk to each other. That is okay with me. Because, you know, sometimes it gets lonely in the single life. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say too much because, yeah, I don't need y'all in my business. But I want someone who wants to be committed. At first this year whooped my ass. Okay? In the beginning, I was in a committed relationship. And then I had to get myself right because I didn't really know what I want. I knew what I wanted at the time, and at that time I really wanted to be single. I didn't want to be in a relationship because I was realizing a lot of stuff within myself that I need to work on. So I went to go work on it. I worked on it. I did what I had to do. I did it right. Y'all, this is, let's see what I'm wearing. I was afraid the grays wouldn't match, but they match perfectly. Okay. So yeah, I knew what I wanted, but I didn't in a sense know what I wanted because I was still working on myself. I dated a few guys just to figure out what I liked. I didn't date guys, and I just really truly enjoyed my own company. Took myself out, bought myself flowers, loved on myself, and I did what I needed to do to really figure out, like, okay, no, this is what I want. I enjoy my single life. I'm happy about myself, and I don't mind, you know, being single. But if a guy comes up to me and say, hey, I want to build a long-term stable relationship with you, and I want to do it with you, I'm sad. I'm sad. Okay, I am sad. I will sit down fast. Fast and in a hurry. I am sad. Baby, you don't have to tell me twice. I heard you. But I'm gonna need you to show me. Because this year whooped my ass and I've been through too much. So I'm gonna need you to sit back and I'm gonna need you to show me that you truly want me. And I'm gonna need you to show me, like, this is what you want to do. Like, I'm who you want to be with. I'm not somebody that you just like, oh, just talking to, just selling a dream to. Like, I'm not going for none of that. So I'm gonna get to know your mind. I'm gonna listen to the things that you say and how you say it and the way you say it. And then, yeah, and then I'm gonna see how I should treat you moving forward. But if you're truly treating me like I'm somebody you want to be with, I'm gonna treat you the same way. But if you're telling me I'm somebody you want to be with, but you're treating me like somebody that's like temporary and somebody that you're just trying to get a quick fix from, yeah, I'm gonna treat you the same way. Or eventually I'm gonna just distance myself. Like, I'm gonna slowly communicate less and less with you, and I'm gonna just like leave it at that. Or if you're boring, like, I would just, it depends though. But like, if you're like, oh, okay, you know, this ain't shit to talk about, you ain't got nothing to say, then you ain't got nothing to say. But if you're just merely boring all the time and it's just mostly me doing the talking and all that, I'm not really into that. I kind of want to make this, but yeah, I'm just gonna treat you accordingly, or I'm gonna slowly separate myself from you because I see that I'm not who you want, and that is, in my opinion, that's valid. Like, I get it. So if somebody was to do that to me, I wouldn't really be mad. Like, I'm not what you want. I'm not what you're looking for. Okay, cool. Because I'm not going to waste your time, and I'm not going to allow you to waste my time. Period. I'm debating between this little, hold on, y'all gotta see what bag I'm wearing now. It's a little full because I got an extra jacket in there just in case we out late. Let me see. Okay, so I have to fix my little sleeves because I ain't like that little gray stuff. So it could be this outfit, but I don't know how I feel about it. But what if I want to climb a tree or something? I'd rather climb the tree in my Crocs than my slides. But then I want to keep my black Crocs because my hoodie underneath here is black. But that, it'll go like, these will go because of my purse. Like, it's cute, it's giving comfortable, cute. We just chilling, we vibing, we're not doing too much. Alright, so we're gonna put some perfume on. Y'all know I love a good two-scent combo. This is called Midnight Amber Love. I get the most compliments when I wear the lotion. I put the lotion on. So I got the lotion on and the spray, and oh my gosh, y'all. This one is like, this one is always leaking. Like, always leaking. It leaked all over my bed. Jesus. It's gonna last all day because it's strong. Just to add a complimenting smell. And that one's called You're the One. You're the One. And all my perfumes are Bath and Body Works except for one. One of them is from one of them is from Ross because it's a Nicki Minaj perfume. And that one smells like Bomb baby powder. I highly recommend. If you love smelling like a baby, but you're, you know, you like, I'm an adult, I'm not gonna be walking around smelling like no baby, get the Nicki Minaj perfume. Specifically this one. Okay, I want that other one, that new one that she just dropped. I hope it smells good. It's at JCPenney, so we'll see. But this is what I'm wearing. I do need to, hold on, my watch vibrates. So yeah, I am all done, all ready to go. Just clean up a little bit around here. My room not dirty, but just to straighten up, pick up the little pieces that's on the floor. That is it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next videos. Bye.